Hi, I'm Reece Santos, and I am playing King Philip in Sofonisba.
Hi, I'm McAndrews, and I am directing Callie Kimball's Sofonisba.
Hi, I'm McNew. I am Sofonisba in Sofonisba.
Hi, I'm Callie Kimball, and I'm the playwright of Sofonisba.
Hi, I'm Jen Folk. I'm the lighting designer of Sofonisba.
Yes, I was completely unaware of Sofonisba as a human being in history until Carmen Maria Manley, who was the literary manager at Portland Stage, introduced me to Callie's script, and I have been wanting to produce it and particularly direct it since then.
I also did not know who Sofonisba was until I walked into the audition room and was handed the script by Dawn. So that's when my twin sister is a painter, so when I was like, oh, so she was like, duh, as if I should have known, and I'm grateful to now know, but yeah, knew.
I did know that she was real because I fell in love with her art in college, and had not heard of her before I saw this article about her work, and the portraits were just so arresting, and especially something in the eyes that I found really compelling, and then I've been heartened in recent years to see that she's been getting a lot more attention as people are sort of trying to reconcile the historical, the way that the art of women has specifically maybe not been highlighted, and so she had a recent exhibit with Lavinia Fontana at the Prado a year ago. And so more books, I think there's more attention on her now, that I'm very glad that that's happened.
For me, it's been really exciting to read about King Philip and what he did, and just how powerful the Spanish Empire was at that time, and how much power this one person had. I mean, he was the monarch for America at the time, for Latin America, for the Caribbean. He was extremely religious, and in some of his letters he wrote about how tired he was, how exhausted he was, and how much people wanted so much from him. Kings are also human. And that's been the most exciting part of this process for me, is just how do I make this person who is so powerful, and you can just fall into an idea of playing this man. How do you just bring him closer to a human too?
I think that's been the most interesting part of this process so far, because I think that Reece did so much amazing research that it gave everyone in the company an opportunity to really balance how Callie has created this world of humans who are experiencing intense pressure. And the backstory of the how and why that the actors are all creating around that has made it so fully fleshed out and so fully real, and incredibly grateful for how Callie has put them on the page.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, well, I didn't think it would happen. Oh my gosh. I mean, Dawn and I have been talking about this play, and then the pandemic happened, and so I'm very grateful. I know it takes an enormous amount of work, and just in a normal time to put on a play, much less 7 plays, and then coming out of the pandemic, I know people behind the scenes, the actors, Dawn leading everything, all of the crew, everybody I know has really pulled together. And I also feel like right now, I think as a community, just society, everybody is incredibly stressed, and we're all still going through a pandemic at the same time this is happening, and so it's hard as we're all trying to hold space for everything it feels very big, it feels very large right now. So the gratitude is large and the appreciation. And I can't wait to see it on this stage because it's just a beautiful storybook stage. It's just going to look like a jewel box, you know, and I really can't think of a better stage and physical space for it. And I'm so glad that Dawn is directing. Just so thrilled.
I hope people will just like go home and just really dive into her artwork. You know, as an artist, I'm like, it's like what everyone said, just struck by like the portraiture and just like the kind of just, I mean, I was really struck just by the colors and just like kind of the constrictness of the outfit or the costuming, if that's the right word. And so that led me down like just like about her life and like her family and like her journey. You know, I'm just, you know, for me it was just a total immersion. You know, just starting with the artwork. So I hope, you know, people will just be inspired to like look at her and like look at other female artists and even female artists like today, contemporary artists. Just be inspired by women leaders in general. There's so many women, even in the world of like design, who are for whatever, you know, patriarchal reason, who are not being uplifted. So I just hope that people will be inspired to just seek out other brilliant women's work.
I think the whole idea of a revolutionary season is to be lifting people up. I think, Jen, that's right on the nose, and that the plays that we pull together are to help our audience and our community feel like they could step into somebody else's shoes for a while. I do think Sofonisba is the most revolutionary of the characters we're putting on the stage this summer. And just the act of will to do all the things that she did and to accomplish the things that she did, and the body of work that's now really being recognized and praised. And then that hopefully will inspire other younger audience members or even older audience members to get out that, you know, get out those paints and brushes, or, you know, become a massive, you know, potter, you know, to do the things that they thought they wanted to do, but they felt like they couldn't do. And many of us, I think, that have training in theater, have dealt with that. When are you going to get a real job? And what do you do on the side to make money? So I do think we are trying to really put it out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited when I go to the theater and then I learn something new. I leave with like, whoa, I just learned about this amazing artist. And that's what's really exciting for me with Sofonisba.
Yeah, I would hope that people leave with the perspective shift. Happy to just navigate the dynamics that create complicated, fascinating people. So, and I feel like it's time to put the spotlight on these fascinating, intricate people. And so I hope that in the portrayal of it, that people will leave just whatever's gonna stun someone in that moment. You never know. As an actor, you only can just tell the most truthful version of the story, and you know, I have no power with what is taken. But I do hope that there's a perspective shift, because it's just time to see these characters come to life.
I also hope people will explore their art. You know, I'm someone who, I think everyone is creative. They just have to like, you know, do the thing that they want to do. And I think for me, at least, a lot of people that, you know, going through this pandemic, we found that art on all levels is like nourishment. So I think this play is just, it's so wonderful to, you know, be doing it here and now. Because I hope it inspires people to, you know, try new things and try their art. Because, you know, for me, it's been, you know, my career, and it's saved me from so many things. And even during the pandemic, when, you know, it was difficult, it's still, you know, I still had, you know, these memories and, you know, other types of, you know, things to look back on and fall into. So yeah, it really is an amazing, like, an artist's life is really amazing personally.
And how much courage it takes to create, which I feel like Sofonisba continues to do, even though all the characters around her continue to project upon her while trying to, what I think is trying to advise her, but definitely throw in some shade, you know what I mean?
For sure.
As she continues to just be like, I'm a bride of my work,
Yeah.
like the rest of y'all. And that takes courage
Yeah.
on a level. Now, at what level you choose to become the fanatic about it, you know, what is worth the cost and the lost, you know what I mean, which we also delve into this play.
I think there's something I specifically hope that younger than me, like 20s, 30s, right now, if you're young and you're starting a career or a passion, in a weird way, the world is yours because of the access that we now have on different platforms, devices, international travel, working remotely, you know, creating your own business, building your website, getting your work out there. And, you know, I think of Sofonisba, she was 28, and she got on a ship and went from Italy to Spain. She studied with Michelangelo. She was remarkable at such a young age, and she worked for the king of Spain. I look at Sofonisba and I look at what she did at such a young age, and that she had, you know, 20 years serving at the king's pleasure. And she made that life. And I think that, you know, not everybody, I mean, we have issues of inequity and all, but there are opportunities today. And I think in a moment where things are very, very hard for most everyone right now, that, you know, there are these little bits of hope and opportunity. So that would be something I would hope
Yeah.
somebody
Absolutely.
watching it might be inspired.
There's so much hope in this play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much hope in this play. Hope! That's another thing. Hope.
Come see our show.
Come
Come see Sofonisba.